Welcome to the 3296 Weather Podcast. Today is Friday, December 23rd, 2022. This episode of the 3296 Weather Podcast is brought to you by A-Man Plumbing. A-Man Plumbing can repair your water leak or unclog your sewer. Visit their website at amanplumbing.com. That's A-Man with two N's. amanplumbing.com. After A-Man Plumbing takes care of you, you will say Amen. Well, it is a cold morning out there this morning. The low temperature at my house was 10 degrees. That's about what the models were saying. We had models that were ranging anywhere from 9 to 13 degrees. So we were right on the money when it comes to models. So that's not bad. Sometimes I get it right and sometimes I get it wrong. At this time of recording, it's 13 degrees, so it's warmed up a whole 3 degrees. And so what's the rest of the day going to be like? Well, it's going to be cold. There's no other way around it. However, it will be a lot better in one sense than yesterday because we'll see a lot more sun. I went out to take my garbage out this morning, and it is quite brisk and cold. So if you're going to go outside today, a lot of Christmas shopping left to do, so just make sure that you bundle up and dress in layers. The wind is not quite as strong as it was yesterday, but still we're looking at gusts close to 20 miles an hour, probably more in the 10 to 15 mile an hour range. Right now it's about 13 degrees with a brisk wind, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles an hour. That puts the wind chill at about -3. Early this morning when the sun was coming up and it was 10 degrees, it was about -5. So it is very, very chilly out there. So if you're going outside today, I know a lot of people got Christmas shopping left to do, so you will be able to do that because the weather will be a lot better than yesterday. Okay, so like I said, it started out as a cold morning. Got some high clouds overhead. As far as the forecast today, it will be, technically partly cloudy, high about 23. Wind chill values will come up above zero. We don't say that too often, but that'll feel warmer than it was. And like I said, we'll have a northwest wind about 10 to 15 miles an hour, occasional gust over 20. Tonight, partly cloudy, not quite as cold, about 17. Tomorrow, more sun. Probably will get above freezing for most of us, not quite all of us. And then Christmas Day, it will be cold. It'll be 41. It'll be cold compared to other years, but it'll feel warm compared to the last couple of days. So, well, what did we get out of this weather system that just left us? We got a little bit of snow flurries, a lot of wind, obviously, and we got a lot of cold temperature. So it got down to 11 degrees at DFW Airport yesterday, and that is one of the earliest occurrences to get to 11 degrees in a winter season on record. It was the 6th earliest. Believe it or not, back on December 6th, 1950, that's the earliest we've ever gotten to 11 degrees or below. Doesn't set a record for the date, though. If you remember back in 1989, DFW got down to 3 degrees on this date, and of course the next morning got down to 1 below, and that's only the third time. At the time, that was only the second time it got below zero. Of course, we got below zero the third time in the Snowmageddon of 2021. All right, so like I said, Christmas Day is going to be nice and cool, but it will be not very windy, and it will be really, really pleasant weather. Well, that's it for this episode of the 3296 Weather Podcast. You can follow me, your host, Jeff Bickerstaff, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch for all the latest weather information for North Texas. During severe weather events, tune into my live stream on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for listening, and remember, I'm watching the weather so you don't have to. Hope everyone has a great day, and we will talk to you soon.